Well, we're done with that.
Yeah. Took a little bit.
Yeah, it took a little bit. Oh, dang, I forgot the keys. Oh, crap. I think I broke it. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to We Can Fix It, to where if we work together, we can fix just about anything. My name's Danny, and today on We Can Fix It, we are working on my 1987 S10 Blazer. I broke the door handle and it needs to be fixed, so here we go. Alrighty, so right here, I'm just cleaning the door out. Getting ready to replace this door handle, and hopefully we can get through this without any issue, because right now my computer is really screwed up. So hopefully we can fix this, which John's with me today, and hopefully we can have a decent a decent episode of talking.
Yeah, usually when stuff messes up, he really does not like it messing up, so he'll yeah, kind of like when he just drops that right there. He gets kind of angry over time, so he's near his peak, but it started working, so we finally got to it.
Yeah, hopefully I can work on the computer and make this go for us. But we're not on the computer today, we're on the Blazer. So you got to take out these two screws right here in the door handle of the 87 Blazer. Now all cars are different. Some of them have screws there. As I was pointing out right there, there's some screws there. There could be screws around the outside. Where the door handle is, there could be screws up in there. Different cars have different placements for the bolts or screws or anything holding the door panel on. And you just have to take it apart like I'm trying to do here. This is clipped on, and it wants to be a little bit of a tail, which I'm just as stubborn, so I try to get it taken apart. And as you can see, I'm using that plastic too. So
yeah, it's like fighting fire with fire.
Yeah, yeah. So you can't use regular screwdrivers on plastic because you can scar it and break it. So you have to use plastic to pull plastic off. And
think of it like a plastic crowbar. You have to get under it, dig under it, and then pry it out.
Yeah. And on the Blazer here, you have to unplug this. And trust me when I say this, that I have done broken many of them, that they are very simple to just pull into. So you kind of have to, you can't be have brute force with them. Like I'm taking this screwdriver and trying to just easily pry it up to break it loose, so it doesn't break into 1,000 pieces. I believe that window switch has been in that Blazer since the Blazer was built new. So you have to kind of take care of stuff when you take it apart.
I believe this is going to try and find the little clamp pieces that are on it, holding the door on.
Actually, I'm looking for any screws, see if it had any screws on there, checking for any screws up in the door handle, and I don't see none. So now we know that we can start pulling. Now I know here where the clips are. So if you don't know where the clips are on yours, you're going to need to take time to feel out where the clips are. These are kind of half wore out anyway.
So you can just easily pry them off.
Yeah, so, I've had this one off kind of once before. And it wasn't for this reason, it was for another. But you can, right here I'm kind of explaining the clips. These things are made like razor blades. Now they won't, I hadn't had one cut me really deep. But the ones that are multi-tiered, you go to put one of them bad boys in, and you don't wear gloves, and it will make you regret it quick. It will slip, and you will squeal, because you'll think that sucker went into your thumb like a razor blade. But like I said, on this right here, they're kind of wore out, so they go in and out pretty easy. older door panels as well. They where the clips are held, like right there, that one's broke. Most of them break. They're pretty fragile because they're old, sun baked. Let's see here. I know I'm babbling on this right here, but I really don't know about what. We were going to do a live action version of this, but like I said, the computer was messed up, so we couldn't really go forward with it. But let's see here. The boy is actually doing once over on the door. So this right here is just insulation and kind of a sound dampener, if you will, kind of keep noises down and a little. It helps insulate the vehicle as well. Um, Sometimes you have to pull um, the door handles and all off on the Blazers. They're actually clipped on, so you can just unclip. I think it's one bolt and you can unclip it, and that's it. Um, there's little clips in the back. The door handles inside are fairly easy to remove, and outside is just as easy. So um, you'll see here where I take off
The insulation.
insulation and reach up in there and start working.
It's a little laggy for us, but I don't know how it is for y'all.
Oh, it's gonna be just a smooth video, and
But all
that's really gonna make me so mad because, like I said, this doggone laptop is so screwed up at the moment, and it's brand spanking new. Oh, and here's one of the clips right here. If it's a little late, I'm sorry, but this clip gets removed with um,
the primer, I think
that little prying tool, and it's good for them because you don't want to break them. You want to try to reuse them if they're good, and mine are partly good. So yeah. Oh, we caught up.
there we go.
We're playing in fast forward now, buddy.
And now I believe. Let's see. What was you looking for again?
The two little taps. I've always called them taps. We've all in the family. We've always called them taps. They're little nuts that are sitting up in there, and it's really easy to get to because of them two holes at the top left. Now you'll see how easy it is to get to because I'm stupid and I didn't realize them two holes were there until I decided to put the other one back in. So
So you're kind of watching him maneuver around everything to get to him.
yeah,
He actually gets to him.
yeah, you can see here. I got a wrench in my hand, and I'm taking them off a little at a time because I'm literally staring at the two holes. It looks like two eyes looking at me, and that what you do is you raise the window, stick a socket in there, and you can pull it out in no time. And you can see right here, I'm trying to fight with it and roll the window up and down and all this mess. You know, um, it's not if you haven't done it before, you don't know. It's kind of step back and look at stuff before you start working on it. I don't. I go working on it. I'm just so excited to be working. I just don't realize that there's an easier way to do it. Um, I'm probably right now just getting the. I'm tired. Pardon me. I'm just right now trying to get the two bolts out. Once I get them out, there's a clip in there that holds the door handle to the actual mechanism, and that clip can break, and you have to be a little gentle with it. And I will show you why in the video because now see.
Now he actually uses his eyes.
See, my eyes come into play now. See, my eyes was like, "Oh, you dummy!" So now you just slide it up in there and take it out, and then the same way of putting it back. It's just, just taking little nuts and set them in your socket and put it right back on. But I must be having a hard time trying to find me a socket. Oh, by the by, this was not put together anytime soon. This is probably a good, what, 5-month-old video?
I think so. Yeah.
So, so now the me talking is not 5 months old apparently, but still, it's not that that new of a video. So and you can see there, I'm taking them off. It's only them two little nuts or taps, as me and my family like to call them, and these nuts self-cut themselves onto the door handle. So you got to be really careful when taking them off and when putting them back on, especially putting them back on, because you can break the taps, I mean, the nuts or whatever you wish to call them. You can break them. You can strip them out so that way they're not working properly. The best way to put these things back on is just snug. You get it tight, and then you go about a quarter turn past tight, and you're done. Don't wrench down on these things or you'll break them. And the Camaro, I'm pointing at the Camaro here because it has the same door handles as this Blazer, but it does not have these access points as the Blazer does. Mine doesn't, at least. John's doing a massively great video of my feet. There we
I
go.
had to get a good shot of those steel toe boots.
Yes, it seemed like you did a good job. So you see here the back end of it broke off from where it's an '87 S10 Blazer with two pieces of metal rubbing against it since '87. So sooner or later, something's gonna break.
And guess who's the one that broke it?
My great grandfather always told me if you took a chain and drug it long enough, you'd wear it in two. That's what happened there. The chain got worn in two.
Well, you got to think, if you put pressure on the chain after dragging it for a while, I think it's going to wear out as well.
Well, you can
Like
you could also hit it with a hammer and wear it out a little bit faster too. But still, I don't hit it.
Oh, sorry, you didn't hit it. You pulled it.
I pulled muscles. Now, now is when I'm going to be reaching up in here and trying to get that clip out. The clip coming out isn't that hard to do. It's just hard to ensure that there it is right there, that little black piece. You can take that clip out pretty easily, but you can also break it just as easily. So right here you can see I've got it out, and there's a new one that came in the kit. This old yellow one right here, and we have something that just doesn't work. They put the passenger side clip in the driver's side box. So, yeah, I figured that out at the wrong time. But what you do is you slide the rod up in there, and that clip just clips right onto the rod, and that's it. That's all that holds it in place. It's a fairly simple setup to opening a door compared to what we work with today, where you can pull the door handle and it open, or you press a button and the door opens, or they were really simple back in the day for door handles, and there was plenty of room in the doors too, so you didn't have to worry about not being able to change anything or work on anything. You just reach up in there and there you go.
Pull the handle out, work on it a bit, and put it back in. And that's it.
Yeah, it's like the door lock to the right there. All it is it's just one clip. You just take that clip, pop that clip out. The key deal, all of it, the whole mechanism just falls right out.
Nowadays, you got to get an expert to work on your door handle.
Yeah. So you see, I've already clipped it in there. And here I am talking about my idiocy of not realizing that, hey, there's two holes here, and these two little bolts, taps, sockets, I'm just so screwed up right now. Nuts go up in there. And now you see this is smooth right here. And this is what I was telling you about. It will cut its own threads into the material. Sometimes they're made of plastic. Sometimes they're made of a type of a pot metal. That's real soft metal, so that way it can cut into it. And all it is as you tighten it, it'll just cut right up onto it and hold it in place. And the funny thing is just my expression once I finally realize what's going on here. Um, there we go. Get that one started.
I believe he's fast forwarding it here.
No, I'm not fast forwarding anything.
Oh.
No. See,
He just works that fast.
Yes, I work this fast. Actually, no, it isn't fast forward. It isn't altered at all. No, this is a good 15, 20-minute job if you realize that it's easier to use, easier means. But
for him, he works faster than he thinks.
wait,
So
what?
He
works faster than he thinks.
He'll be working on something, and then right after he's done with the job, he'll figure out, hey, I could have done this easier.
Oh me, I'm gonna have to beat the boy. All right, now here's where I was talking about tightening. So right there is good and snug, and I double check this side, and I tell the boy, I say, hey, come over here and just feel how tight this is. I give it to him, and he tries to tear it into. I'm like, no, just stop. I mean, that's enough. That's as tight as you need it to be. It doesn't need to be on there like you're trying to break it, because it's all it is a door handle. It's not meant to hold a bunch of pressure. It's just meant to stay on there and open the door. You don't want it rattling, but you don't want it to break when you put it on either. All right. So now we're going to slip around to the other side, and then I check the door handle to make sure it's not moving or anything of that nature. Make sure it's good and snug, and then I get to laughing because I'm polishing a turd. I'm putting a brand spanking new part on the outside of something that isn't so new. And for some reason, I just thought it was hilarious.
This whole giant rotten car that's been around for so long now has nice new chrome door handles.
Yes, nice brand spanking new door handles. Well, let me rephrase that. It's one door handle because I did not put the other one on. We might do that, and that way we have a live version of this, how fast it can be. Maybe I won't forget about the life hack of just using them two little holes up on the top left.
And maybe the video won't be about an hour long.
This one ain't an hour long. This one is only 30 minutes, just like the rest of our videos. Just you can sit over there, shut up, because it's going to make it a little longer. And for me, have to argue with you about how long the video is.
He's just filling time, by the way.
Filling time.
Mm-hmm.
No, I see the time. It's 18:53.
Well, now it's in 1853.
So, yeah, we literally laughed about this for a little bit, about putting a new door handle on this vehicle that's really ugly. But hey, look, it's a Chevy. Okay, you can put a brand spanking new part on a Chevy, and it's like buying a diamond ring for your girlfriend. You know that?
Well,
it makes the car run better. You can take the couple of pieces of duct tape off of the carburetor, and it might actually work. So if a piece of gum falls off, it won't hurt anything. Just because you bought a brand spanking new part for a Chevy, it will last longer. I can contest to that. I have two Chevys. in all jokes aside and everything, uh, it's really inexpensive to purchase one of these door handles. So if you have one that's broken or breaking, they're really inexpensive, and uh, you can install them, like I said, in about 15, 20 minutes, and um, they're super nice. Uh, you can't complain about the chrome on them because they're a mirrored chrome. Uh, I think I bought these off Amazon, and I mean, you could literally buy these anywhere. These type of door handles because they went on almost everything back in the 80s.
Mm-hmm. For some reason, he always likes flipping the camera upside down before he does anything.
Shut up. So right here I'm playing, trying to get this little clip on, and you can see I've got me the rod, trying to push the rod up into it, and the camera's upside down, and I'm not even looking in the right hole. The hell is wrong with me? Did I have some liquor when I was that? Whoop, almost.
Into the other hole.
We're sneaking.
There you go.
Is this the right hole? No, that's no. There's my finger. Yep, there it is.
It's like a puppet show. You're moving your finger.
Oh Lord.
Okay, there you go. There you go.
Anyway, now there we go. Okay, I'm moving this down. I have yawns today, so I can hook up this clip. But then I realized something. I'm gonna have to go through all of this again because this is the wrong clip. It takes a second. I talk a little bit.
Yeah, and he stares at the radio.
And I just stare at it. But, I mean, you can kind of see for yourself. All that happens here is that right there, that works the mechanism. It just slides into the door handle, and then that clip holds it in place. Fairly simple. I was overcomplicating it, discussing that anyway. And as you can see here, I'm taking a screwdriver and easing the old clip out of the old one and then tossing it aside like I don't care. And then looking at it again and then saying, yeah, this is bad. Yep, that's bad too. Yeah. And throw it in the neighbor's yard.
What do they do with the problem?
Let them pick it up. So, John is looking at the door handle because he is just so mystified at how the door handle looks on this car.
You aren't doing anything, so what else could I look at?
I'm over there with a screwdriver. I'm working my butt off with a screwdriver, just trying to get this other clip out.
Ooh, this looks cool.
Get it out. Yeah. I get mad here. You know, see, I'm just so angry.
It's like stabbing the screwdriver into it.
Now, there, it fell. It fell. I got to retrieve it now. Don't get your hand stuck. Don't do it. You're balding.
Yeah, you are. And somehow he always tends to do that. Where he gets something stuck.
Yeah, I drop it into the most inopportune places.
We just had to show the people at home where it was as well.
Yeah, don't look in there. It's too dirty. So, stuff like that just disappears. Anything I drop in a door or anything I drop on the floor, it just disappears.
Sorry, Dr. Seuss.
Ah. Would not, could not, would not, would. And this is where I'm just baffled and trying to figure out where the heck did it go. Hoping the camera would be able to, assist in this by just, I don't know, maybe being helpful. being
showing where it is.
yeah. But you can see here, it's gone. It's gone.
Yes, this goes on for a little while of us just looking in there trying to find it.
Yeah, me get mad. Hopefully, I don't lose this one. So now I'm explaining to you that your finger will not fit into this clip. It's so I'm getting ready to hook this clip up right now, and we should be pretty much done with the project.
Not really a project, but okay.
It was a project. It was
fixed one thing.
It was a little project, a minor inconvenience. Come on. I'm gonna get my finger stuck.
Now that would be some content. He gets his finger stuck and starts slinging his hand around the door.
I'll be to jerk that door off that truck.
You see him running around the front yard with the door attached to his finger.
All right. Come on, Danny. Come on, you can do it.
He's figuring it out slowly.
You can do it. Hey.
It's like watching a toddler try to complete a puzzle.
Shut up. Not a toddler. I'm a kindergartner. And here we go. We're gonna get that thing clipped in.
Almost there.
And it's almost there. It's just so close.
You're literally touching it. It's just right there.
This is just commentating, apparently. I mean, I'm just having fun just sitting here just commentating on this.
Gosh, it's like watching a wrestling match.
There we go, upside down again.
Yep. Trying to figure out what he's doing. Oh, there's the zoom.
There's the zoom. Okay, so now the rod is in place. There's the clip. And all I have to do is pull that clip down over that rod, and I am done. Let's see how many minutes it takes. Done. Done.
Good job.
Ah, yes. Clap for me, ladies and gentlemen. Clap. I have done a good thing.
Now you gotta try to figure out how to put this back on.
Yeah, so all you gotta do is on this door panel, it just hangs on the inside, and then there's a clip that goes in the top portion that I was pointing at right there. And excuse me, and that was another yawn. And that's pretty much it. You just line up all of the clips, and you have to get on your knees and kind of visually eyeball where the clips are and where the holes for them to go into is. Then once you finally get them all lined back up, pop them back into place. And it just takes the palm of your hand and a little hit. You don't push them into place, just kind of half smack them into place. And you'll see me do that here. And let's see here. I'll line it up.
Excuse me.
And come on, Danny.
You'll figure it out.
Let's see these clips go into place. Come on. Don't make me a liar now, Danny.
You know, it's reminding me of those old kid toys where it's like the squares you put in the square spot, circles you put in the circle spot. He's trying to figure out how to put all the circles in their spots.
And there you go.
There you go.
So you take your fist and just a little bump right there, and they'll hold in place. And that is pretty much it. So, really, to sum up this, what we just did is find the screws in the door. It's easier to do on older vehicles, anything in the 80s and earlier. Find the screws in the door, pull the screws out, find anything that's clipped in, such as windows, buttons, anything of that nature, pull that out. And then you need to take something and stick up in the door, plastic, and try to find all the clips and pop them loose. It may take a little bit of work, get them loose without tearing them up. Lift the door panel off, pull two nuts out, and unclip the mechanism, and then pull the door handle off, put the new door handle in, screw in the two mechanisms, and Yeah.
And bleh.
Screw in the two mechanisms. Reattach the mechanism and screw in the two bolts. There you go. See, I'm having a hard time. This computer has done screwed me up so bad.
He's learning. The computer's doing better for us, but then it's starting to mess him up.
No. It's because it's just the dang thing just did not want to work with me today. It literally took me an hour and a half just to get this doggone portion of the video started. So
It did take quite a while.
But anyway, this is pretty much it. So as you can see here, I just am ensuring that I plug these in correctly. They'll only go in one way, but you kind of have to put even pressure on it so you don't break it, and then slide it back into place, and it clips. Boom, right back into place. That easy. And so the ending of this video is just a little tech tip as well. You can see when I close this door, it doesn't close all the way. I can try it again, close it. It doesn't close all the way. So that made me think, I'm going to go on ahead and just show you something a little extra. And that little extra deal is if you take some any type of, how would I put this, WD-40 or any type of lubricant, you can spray up in the hell are you doing, Nanny?
What are you doing? You trying to clean it up, make it look nice?
I'm cleaning up just this little bit of chrome.
Are you making it look shiny?
I'm gonna make that thing look nice, boy.
You can see my reflection.
Look at that. I'm gonna show you your reflection. That's gonna be the nicest thing on this dang vehicle right here. Mm-hmm.
You're gonna take it to car shows just to show off that one thing.
We're gonna take it to the car show and say, "Look what I put on here new, buddy." Yeah, ain't that looks nicer than your whole car. What do you got? A '67 Charger? Ah, screw that Charger. I got an '87 Blazer door handle.
Check this out. I can see the camera.
Yeah. How slick's the paint on your car? I bet it ain't slick as this chrome.
Yeah, hey, don't touch it. Don't touch it. You might smudge it.
Yeah. It's only, look, I'm going to use a rag every time I open this door. So, whenever you work on this, you need to grease up the latch. It's very important because of the fact that, watch when the door shuts. It does not want to shut.
Big crack right there.
And it's because of this fact right here. Well, the reason this crack is here is because them pieces are half wore out. I didn't buy new ones, so that's what that crack is. But anyway, this is some penetrating lubricant. Really wouldn't hurt to spray something else up in here. This is almost completely empty apparently. There we go. Now you can open and close it a dozen times. You see how easy that is? No problem.
This is the door that we have troubles with.
Yeah. Closing. You have to keep it greased up in some fashion. Penetrating lubricant actually works the best for these. That and WD-40.
Oh, you also gotta clean the door handle when you're done.
I didn't get. Look, I was picking up from the bottom. I didn't put my finger right there. I was doing that. See, no fingerprints. Look, see that nice?
You gotta clean the bottom now.
Yeah, but we don't want to. We don't want it to rust. Just. Alrighty. That's it.
Yep.